Tim here. Today I'm starting a new project, an Amocan power supply box. Some call them solar power generators or solar storage. That's kind of a good title, even though you can use other things to power it besides solar to charge it. Now I have this power supply generator, whatever you want to call it, solar generator, from Midland that I've had a while, and it works great, but it's big and heavy. I mean, it's a 924 watt hour battery, lithium ion battery, 1000 watt inverter. So it's great in the vehicle or around a campsite, but it's not great for carrying. If you're out hiking, if you're out, going any distance, you don't want to carry this thing. It is pretty heavy. And I do some mining where I use a small sluice, and I need to power a little pump for the sluice to pump water. And ideally, something like this battery works great for it. Now, the basic concept is that the battery will fit into the box, just like that. And this plate will be on top of it, just like that. And then we will have a charge controller right there. We'll have our switches and our plugs and outlets and everything right here. And as well as these banana plugs that will basically mount right here and right here. That will be another place to plug in for power and to plug the solar or the battery charger into to charge the battery. So that's kind of how it'll look when it's all done. I've got to, of course, wire it all up, and that should be fairly simple to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it all together and then show you the final product. And here is the completed DIY Amocan power box. We have a lithium battery. It's a 12 amp hour, which fits sideways underneath everything. It's about the size of a motorcycle battery, very lightweight. On top there's a charge controller, and then a panel here that has a switch to turn it all on, USB, cigarette lighter port, and then banana plugs. One is for solar in, and one is a 12 volt DC out that I can plug any items into. Fairly easy to build. There's a number of videos out there, people who have done it, that have some pretty good detailed builds. This wood piece that everything is mounted to is from a company, or not a company, but a guy who has a website called 300mpg.org. And he also has 3 videos. One is a really detailed build. I followed some of his steps. Then his other video, he changes the switch on it. Originally he had the switch that would just turn on this part, and then the control, or the charge controller, stayed on continuously. And then he showed how he changed it to when this was turned off, everything shut off, the charge controller, all the power to all of this. This is a pretty inexpensive charge controller. I think it's a 20 amp, and it's if you purchase it, make sure you get one that works on a lithium battery. And so I'm pretty happy with it. Everything fits in. There's a little spot on the side right here I put Velcro underneath the battery to keep it from moving around. But like I said, it's really easy to do. You know, it doesn't require a lot. Most everything you can buy online. A lot of the small items, the wire and stuff like that, you can get at a hardware store. But I like it. If you've looked on YouTube, you've probably seen a number of videos where people are making these. A lot of people, they put all their switches and lights and all sorts of stuff on. They drill holes into the box, put it on the top and the sides and the ends, which, you know, is fine, but personally I like the idea of everything being contained inside, waterproof. Once you start putting holes in, you really defeat the purpose of having this box, which when you seal it up, it is watertight. The box, this one is from MTM. They come in different colors, so you don't have to get this whole zombie setup. It's 50 caliber box, made in the US, and it's just perfect for that size battery. This one's an Ampertime, and like I said, it just all fits in sideways. You can see the wiring under there as well. It is fused so that I don't have to really worry a whole lot about it. You can plug in solar, that's what this is, or you can just use a regular battery charger. Again, make sure it's one that works with lithium batteries. And that is it. This will allow me to, it's a lightweight, allow me to carry some, you know, extra. I'll carry a battery out into the field if I'm working, say, mining, and I need something for my pump on the sluice. This works great. I can, you know, open it up, connect the pump. If I want to spend a little more time out, I can bring a small solar panel and plug it in there as well and charge it, keep the battery going, and run longer times. So I hope everybody's doing well. Take care, be prepared, and be safe.